welcome back to DBS this morning. Did you just join us? Well, thank goodness, and let me give you an official welcome to our DBS family. Right now in this segment, we want to recap because last Friday was Fête de la Musique, which is an international event starting off in France where they celebrate music on the longest day of the year, supposedly, which is July 21st. So right now, let's take in the action from Fête de la Musique with our friends at the Alliance Française. Good morning, St. Lucia. Bonjour, c'est Lucie. I hope everybody is doing well. Ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Bonjour Sheila.
Bonjour. And of course, so we are here at Alliance Française. I have Madame Gas here with us because we are celebrating the longest day of the year. It is Fête de la Musique, and it's a celebration of music and culture, French culture, right here in St. Lucia. So I've been here a couple years for the activities. This year, I'm especially excited. So what is about to take place today?
Yes, I think it will be very exciting because, for 3 years now, we try to develop this concept of Fête de la Musique, which is a very important moment in France. And tonight, what we wanted when we organized everything is to to show all the links we can have between our culture and the Caribbean cultures. So you will have a mix of everything, not only music, you will have dancers, young dancers from St. Lucia, young singers from St. Lucia and a French young singer. We will have Sheila also.
Yes, believe it or not.
Yes, I'm sure the performance will be very, very exciting also. And then we will have a battle of between two DJs. So we try to do this this year. And for this year, we have invited one young singer, Martiniquez from Martinique. He was living for a long time in New York. He's coming back in the Caribbean, want to develop his art in Caribbean, and it was very important for us just to show this and to see our arts important in our region.
That's right. Yeah. Perfect. So, right now we are catching Madame Gas before the action kicks off. We have another special surprise guest. So I'm going to see if we can steal him right now. So let's go. So just like that, we were able to get our special guest of the night. So please, I'd like to introduce you, St. Lucia, to David Dacey. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? I'm Davey Dacey. Nice meeting you.
Very good. Now, of course, you are from Martinique, roots from Martinique. You were living in New York for a while, talented musician, and you're back here in the Caribbean. And we're fortunate, St. Lucia, he's here for Fête de la Musique. So tell us a little bit about who Davey Dacey is.
Okay, so Davey Dacey was born in Martinique, Trinité. And my mother is English speaking. She's from the island of Dominica. And from the age 0 to 12, I was based in Martinique in Le François. And but New York City was always, the United States was always like familiar to me since I was traveling a lot as a child. And at the age of 12, I moved into California, Southern California. I stayed there almost a year. Then I moved to New York City, and then this is where like the music dream started. So my style is pretty much fluid. So I go from like hip hop to dancehall to reggae sometimes, and a little bit of a little soca twist and stuff, St. Lucia is beautiful, and I've had St. Lucian friends in the United States, and then I found that we have a lot of similarities. As I've heard, they call it the sister islands, Dominica and St. Lucia. So it's pretty much familiar to me, like the language is basically almost the same,
True, it's so true. Mm-hmm. And with that too, I'm sure persons are curious. You're going to get to see some of his performance, but how can we find and follow your music and of course follow just your movement and what you're doing?
Okay, so I can be Googled, Davey Dacey, Davydacy. My music is on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal. It's all over. It's easy to find, YouTube, yes.
So on that note, St. Lucia, this is just like a teaser for you. You got to do your own homework. Make sure you go find him, follow him, be part of the movement. And of course, David, we look forward to seeing more music coming out for you. And of course, who knows what's going to happen next, but you have to be on that journey with him as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Blessings, St. Lucia. One love.
Here is Stéphane Dover for DBS, live from La Fête de la Musique. And I want to interview a special guest who made the impression on stage tonight, because La Fête de la Musique is for amateur singers who are very talented, and for some of them come for the first time on stage. Here, I would like to get the first impression of a very talented singer, Sheila, that is very familiar to DBS. Sheila, what were your first impression?
I was very nervous, a little shy. I don't sing often or out in public, and I don't tell people that either. But the crowd applauded, and I felt good. Everybody had a good energy.
How did you select your two songs?
I went by songs that I felt I could sing comfortably and execute really well. And music moves me, so I like acoustic sets, and I feel like it goes well with my voice. I always thought my voice was strange or a little weird. And so I chose the acoustic sets, and I was hoping that the crowd would feel the music more with less music.
The crowd enjoyed very much your voice. That was definitely not weird, but so impressive. Congratulations, Sheila. It was Stéphane from the French Embassy, and by the way, from DBS.
Yes, merci beaucoup. St. Lucia, wake up. Good morning to you. I hope you're in the mood, you're feeling the vibes. Carnival season is here. And of course, you know, we have Teddy St. John, which means U7 is getting ready. And I hope you're ready too. So, Teddy, are you ready?
It's the official launch of St. Lucia Carnival. That's
right.
next week Thursday. You understand? The 4th of July, Pigeon Island. Make sure you come out. It's 7 years.
That's right.
It's U7.
That's
And
why I tell you nothing when you say official launch, you know,
Yeah,
because
how you mean?
with 7 years of Euphoria,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no way to deny that, you know, y'all can definitely claim that
thank
now.
you, thank you, thank you. We claim it, and it's the people claiming it too.
That's right.
You understand? Everybody says that when Euphoria begins, that's when everything, you know, you get that kind of hype. So we really wanna thank everybody for that love and support for the past 7 years. You know, from inside of Gaiety to to the back of Salmons Park, the gardens, and now Pigeon Island, our home.
That's
You know, so it's an amazing feeling.
So what can we expect for U7? I mean, you know, when U5 hit, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a big 5, but 7 is already here. And, you know, people always keep wondering, how can they top the last
Every year. You see, for us, everybody came. I remember last year they said, Teddy, how could you all top here before? And after last year, everybody was like,
How can you
oh
do it again?
boy. And then this year again, all I can tell people is to come out. If you know us well, you know we have a lot of surprises. You understand? People just like to pop up. I have friends. You know, so people
Yeah,
like
you
to
have a
pop
lot of
You
friends.
understand? The network gets a little bigger. For the first time this year, we're going to have 2 major bands on stage. You know, Blacks and the All Stars. In that set, you got Friend Alves, you got Voice. You understand? It's gonna Voice coming to redeem himself because last year he couldn't make it, but it wasn't okay because we got Destra. You remember? All right.
We
so
missed
this
him,
year,
but Destra did.
yes, but Destra did an amazing
coming
job.
back. That's
He coming
makeup.
and makeup. He coming to makeup. In my set, we got Lyrical. It's never
Oh, boy.
been on a Euphoria stage before, and we decided to put we got some of the national acts, and they're gonna actually be in my set. You understand? Because it's been different where we have like an opening band and then we got some of the national acts. But I wanted to carefully select people and place them in my set. So it's going to be very different. There's going to be a major surprise of the night that everybody's going to be involved in. You understand?
You ain't getting no
Nah, you
clues?
ain't getting nothing, man.
After
no,
all these years?
you're not getting nothing.
7 years?
Nah, but 7 years is what you see. If you know us well, if you know us well, you know you just get a lot of things,
Yeah.
you know, for the surprise.
always get the insight.
Yeah, so it's gonna be beautiful. I want everybody to come out. Make sure you in your white. You know, this is the official launch. I'm telling you, they had an official launch before. This is the official launch of St. Lucia Carnival, July 4th, Pigeon Island, Euphoria. Make sure you get your tickets at Anthony's Jewelers. The early bird tickets are done. I'm sorry.
You snooze,
You missed out on that. Regular tickets $100, VIP $200, of course $125 at the door.
That's right.
And listen to me, gates open at 8 o'clock, showtime 9 o'clock. Now we're not going to stay at 4 o'clock in the morning. I remember last year we stayed at 4 o'clock in the morning. But what I loved is that people stayed till the entire show was
But
done.
that is the thing, and I want to stress on that. And I'm not saying this just because DBS is always
Yeah,
on, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the truth. Like
Yeah.
Euphoria is what it is because
Yes,
of the fans.
that's right,
We
the
all
people.
come,
The
we
people.
love it. I mean,
Thank
I was
you.
there. Euphoria 1 at
Thank
Gaiety,
you.
front stage. So
Thank
we've seen
you.
it grow.
Thank
So
you.
year to year
Thank
we
you.
come, and we
Yeah.
say the year before that it was
Thank
how much
you.
rain and
Thank-
labu.
and people stay.
But we came in our whites.
And that is just love. I want to thank you for loving me. I want to thank you for loving the team, the brand. I just wanted to big up everybody, an entire management team, Darwin God, Dahlia God, the entire Bolding, my band. You understand? Amazing additions. We got pen on samples in the band. Make sure we stable. We got Shaq, our new drummer. Want to big up
yeah.
Casey. Want to big up Peppy, the musical director. Zach. Everybody doing what they got to do to make it. I want to thank every single DJ, all radio stations, all broadcasting stations, DBS for being there with us. You're normally in the back making sure you're getting that scoop. So you don't know. You never know. The person that I bring in for the surprise, you might get the, you don't know if they're him or her, but they're going to be somebody there.
Okay, that I'm waiting for. I have a feeling we'll get some access there.
We'll get some
St.
access.
Lucia, so we will
Of
bring you
course.
more July 4th.
Of course.
You'll know where we have to be, Pigeon Island.
Everything you can get on euphorialand.com. Make sure you check out that information. You can also check me out on Instagram at Tedison John. You understand? And I'm going to be busting my new website next week too, so y'all can
boy,
get that.
So hot
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. How you mean? We there.
Lots to look out
Yeah,
for. So
yeah.
Carnival 2019, but it's U7 St. Lucia, all white, July 4th. I'm going to be there. Teddy
That's
for
right.
sure will be
Of
there.
course
So
we
you
there.
come and bring the vibes.
God bless you.